Hey guys, Arm&Gun here. Tonight, we've got another upgrading guns video for you all tonight here. This time featuring the Robinson Armament XCR-M. This is their 308 little blaster. This thing is crazy. This is a 9.5 inch. By the way, we're clear here. 9.5 inch with friggin' amazing controls. 308 SBR. We've got all this cool kit here to upgrade it with. We're going to go with the OD green / FDE look. Kind of a cool look these days. And not going to lie, guys, I mocked it up loosely before we got in here. And it's going to be pretty sick. So you guys probably already saw the thumbnail. Honestly, probably why you clicked on the video, because it did look that good. But guys, we got stuff here from IMI Defense, Matador Arms, my favorite, Elcan Spectre DR. We got some CAC sights. We got a Steiner DBAL in the house from my buddy AV12G, Magpul bipod, Ergo Deluxe grip. These are currently my favorite aftermarket grips on the market right now. My favorite Gen 1 UBR stock. Got a Surefire Scout light here. We've got some cloud defensive cable management. Just a couple pick rails to get this stuff all mounted. Got a little Trijicon RMR on the Valhalla tactical Rukh. This thing, guys, really slick. Vertical grip, Magpul, and some beautiful stuff from Surefire. So guys, let's get into it. First things first, we're gonna go butt to tip, fixing this thing up. I can't go tip to butt because that's Grantham's thing and apparently the Navy's. So we'll leave it with them. And also my grip here is, I took it off because I don't run A2 grips, guys. I can't stand A2 grips. So they always bite the dust as soon as I get the guns here. So I didn't think I would really lock it on. We're going to swap it out here right away. But guys, let's get started. This beautiful gun, again, Robinson Armament, the manufacturer, the inventor, Alex Robinson, was a freaking genius. This gun is incredibly easy to work with. And because I'm already modifying a gun that goes against YouTube's guidelines for monetization, so I've got no hope at all about monetizing this video. So I'm just going to plug the hell out of Robinson Armament because they are a fantastic company. No, they do not have to pay me to say that or anything like that. They've not given me any guns or any nothing. I just friggin' love their stuff. I've been a long-time owner, and man, I friggin' love this gun. By the way, we're not shooting it tonight. I do have an independent shooting video right up here, guys. Go check it out if you want to see me shooting this thing, running through it. I'll demonstrate the controls and whatnot in that video as well. And then I got some old other videos about the disassembly process and talking about the guns. So if you want to learn more, it's one of the first guns I covered on my channel. This video is all about accessorizing the hell out of it. So let's get into it. Now the factory stock, guys, is actually pretty solid. It's actually a really solid folder. It's telescopic. It's got like all the things for it that you would want, but I gotta upgrade it. I mean, at least I gotta swap it out. So I apologize, Alex. I know you love your stocks. I love them too. If this thing had the Fast 3 in it, which is just, it gives me a little more comfort on the shoulder weld there, I'd probably leave this thing alone. But all you got to do is unscrew this pin from inside. The stock pops right off. All it takes is a little screw, and this thing is locked on super tight. So easy to change. Again, Alex Robinson. Friggin' genius, y'all. So this thing is just an AR buffer adapter. And I've got, because this thing obviously, it's self-contained long stroke piston. It's a self-contained piston system. You can fire with the stock folded. So I've opted for the Matador Arms side folder here. It's super simple. I don't need to go with a Law Tactical because it's not an AR system that has a, well, it needs to have a provision to get through to the buffer tube. So this is a very simple, effective, and inexpensive solution. Again, Matador Arms. Again, no chance in hell in YouTube monetizing this thing, so I'm just going to plug the hell out of my favorite companies here. So we're just going to line that back up, get this screw back in, boom, and just like that, it's in. It's a pretty nice side folder. You can adjust it to be left or right folding, and it's actually pretty solid. It's really solid when it's locked in. Guys, Falkor Defense uses that standard on their new bolt guns. So feel free to check that out there. Next up, we ditch the A2 in favor of the Ergo Deluxe. No beaver tail, flat top. I prefer the flat tops. Looking good. Now we're going to double back, get that stock on. The UBR Gen 1 is actually really simple to install, so we'll get that going for you guys. Just pop this screw in here, and then that thing is nice and tight over the buffer tube extension they send you. Then just these preloaded settings, and you're good to go. Guys, looking fantastic already. This thing is just a slick platform. You can fold it button right here, press that there, fold it over. It does retain in place. Got a little bit of flop to it, but it does lock in place. To unlock, you just lift up and then flip her back shut, and she's really nice and solid lock up. Now let's ditch this black mag and go. I like how this FDE mag actually has like a foliage green insert. Really matching today, guys. One step closer now, let's swap these sights out. These are IWI sights. They came with my Tavor. I actually really do like them. But these CAC sights are, these are among my favorite backup sights. And they're going to allow us to get nice and low in the back so I can get that Elcan tucked over top. And voila, we got those CAC backup sights in there. Low profile, really nice adjustable settings here too. Really simple to use these things. And yeah, they're really nice low profile, so you can just flip them down, just drop it literally right on, and it fits nice and flush right over top of that Knight's sight with room to spare. That thing is looking hella fine. Oh, good times. All right, now let's start getting up front with some of the Gucci gear. I think we'll start on the bottom with the a rail section. Slowly, guys, we're going to cover up this keymod, so don't worry about that. And then we'll start getting, pretty much everything's going to be covered up. It's going to look friggin' cool. Guys, boom and boom. That, this thing's coming together. This is looking real fine. All right, next on the docket, we've got the Valhalla Tactical Rukh mount. We're going to get this thing right up here, right in front of the Elcan as a canted offset. And you guys are probably saying, I already have way too many aiming solutions on this thing. I've got backup sights. I've got an Elcan that has its own backup sights built in. Now I've got a 45-degree offset RMR. Not to mention the fact I'm going to have a laser, a visible laser here pretty soon as well. But you know what, guys? We're going all out with this build, so I'm just going to throw it on anyways. All right, guys, looking pretty fine up front. Let's continue the move forward. We're going to put our laser on here. I'm going to leave that sight permanently up because the laser is kind of just going to nest right around it. Again, this is a DBAL A3. And man, that night sight, it was just like made for this thing. Really slick. And there's rail scales, guys. Makes a cool little thing that fits in here. Kind of replaces the need for a front sight post. So you can scoot this thing a little further forward. It weighs like almost nothing. They call it the leaf because that's pretty much all it weighs. And it gives you that little front sight profile right on top of the DBAL. Cool stuff. All right, now let's get cable management here, courtesy of this cloud defensive switch holder. We'll get that installed right in behind the DBAL, and then we'll move ahead with getting the light on there. All right, I actually went on the side with the Surefire instead of back here, just because forward grip's right here. This is a super natural place for it. You can see that actuates the light there via that tape switch. Pretty handy. Also, I wanted another excuse to put pick rail here to cover up that keymod so you guys don't hate me. Also, guys, check this out. Basically, with this forward grip here as the anchor point, I can get my light, daylight bright. I've got an illuminator with this DBAL. I can also swoop up and actuate a laser just like this as well. Really slick. That's why there's so much cool stuff out there, guys. Start learning about night vision and these image intensifier, dual purpose laser units. Really cool systems. But guys, we're pretty much at the tip. So let's spin off this factory single chamber brake and replace it with something a little more spicy. We have Surefire dual chamber brake, and this is going to work as a great suppressor host for the Surefire can or the Warden, which is the blast deflector. Now, guys, quick disclaimer here. This is a 9.5-inch 308 semi-automatic rifle. Yes, it's piston. Yes, it's got adjustable gas. However, suppressing something like this is still a huge challenge. And talking with Robinson Armament, Alex over there strongly recommends the X2 Dev Group suppressor. They've got like a zero back pressure can. That thing you can pretty much just throw on here and it does fantastic. So guys, check those guys out. I've talked to Ernie at X2 Dev Group. The guy's phenomenal. And he's got a wicked new AR-15 platform out now called the AR-X. Guys, you have to check that thing out. It is literally out of this world for an AR-15. It looks friggin' fantastic. And with any luck, I will have one on the channel here in a few months' time. Ah, guys, looking so good. Let's pop first the Warden on here. All right, guys, looking, this thing looks insane, insanely cool. But guys, let's get that full size on here now. Gotta love their ratcheting system. And then one more thing, the Magpul bipod with the arms mount. I left just enough rail space up front here to do that because every 9.5 inch 308 deserves a bipod, right? Oh, there she is. Amazing, guys. I freaking love it. This thing is too cool. Too cool. And look at that. Folder and all. This thing is just wonderful. Let's zoom out the camera so I can really give you the full appreciation for this thing. Guys, suppressed 9.5 inch 308 semi-automatic folding stock. Look at these controls. Actually, it's Mag's fully seated because it's got a last round bolt hold open, non-reciprocating charging handle. Look at these controls. Friggin' fantastic. Short throw safety. I love it, guys. This thing is just all kinds of cool. Oh, guys, with that, I'm going to, I think I'm pretty much going to close this video out. I think we're pretty much done here. I do owe you guys a bonus gun though. So we'll set this beauty down on the floor over here and you guys can take your pick of bonus guns. We got a lot, though there's a particular one I do want to show you that's inside the safe. So we'll jump in here. Safe by Rhino Metals. Right up in here, we have, which one? We'll do the gold one this time. Nah, we'll do both because I got two hands and my camera's doing its own thing. So let's get back out here. We got two Agent 2s from Nighthawk Customs. These things are so gorgeous, so smooth as well. Look at these triggers. Ooh. This is a personal friend of mine's at 9mm Guy. Super solid dude. I mentioned him in my last video as well. And this is from Black Box Customs. Ooh, check their account as well. They have some fantastic photography and they do a lot of high-end Gucci handgun stuff, which is always a good time. Guys, with that, I'm going to let you go. Again, the smoothest actions I've ever felt on a 1911. Thanks a ton, guys. Arm&Gun out. Just kidding. We need to fly by this XCR here one more time to fully appreciate all this Gucci stuff on this thing. Man, do you guys think of anything else that I missed? Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what gun you want to see me deck out next. These are always really fun videos. Let me know what type of accessories I'm missing. And I'll hit those guys up and see if we can't get something in for a video. Guys, thanks a ton. If you like my content, I got 5 things for you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram right here at arm.m.gun. I post daily cool pictures like that. I just posted that one last night in preparation of this video. And several times a week, I do cool shows, cool videos anyways, stories, things like that from the armory. So you guys get to see all the cool stuff in full detail. Guys, if you missed it, the Type 81 LMG was the gun of the week, number 54. I did a full video with that thing. Shooting, disassembly, gun 101 overview, the whole 9 yards. And next week, we've got the German MG34 belt-fed semi-automatic machine gun for you guys. It's going to be a great time. And again, I've got lots of videos back in the day on the XCR, so go check those out if you want as well. Thanks a ton, guys. Arm&Gun out.